Okay, so we're hopping over Quartzheim. I've been trying to find out what in the southeast they're looking for, and I couldn't find anything. So we're going to go over to Gemini's corpse, which should be over here. That might be it there. Yep. I don't know if this is required or not, it's just I couldn't find anything else to do, so here we are. Not sure which way is forward, so let's just... Okay, that was fast. Sorceress and the warriors. I am Equitus, the guardian of the sword. My will and my powers have been separated. My powers are sealed in a temple surrounded by an imposing mountain range. As payment for reclaiming my powers, I shall give you the secret of my sword technique. Jack's heart fills with the image of the sword of Equitus. Got a hint. So, yeah, that was a Valkyrie. It stole a light shroom and ran away. Just nuke them with magic immediately. They're really evasive. So yeah, I wasn't sure, like... Does this do anything? Nope. So I wasn't sure if there was just going to be a message down here or something, but there's not. I couldn't tell what was the way forward with just a glance, and when I saw a path, I figured, you know what, let's check upstairs. The cash payout here isn't too bad. Jewel embedded in the statue's chest. Yoink. Stupid corner, man. Yeah, let's... I want to look over here before we go down. Okay, now I'm going to go down. I wonder if we can access that from the other side of the stairs, that is. I hate the Valkyrie enemies so freaking much. So, I don't know if it's my imagination or not, but it seems like the encounter rate here is much higher than normal. That is a trap chest. Send Hanpan. Vase first. Step back, set Hanpan. Okay, let's finish exploring on. So I want to do more exploring before we commit to anything. Crestgraph and Black Pass. I haven't seen a black market or anything yet. Phaser acquired. 8 bullets. Single. Imagine that can be good, powered up. Yoink. I hate those pillbug enemies so much, man. I don't know how they're literally faster than everyone. Since it was an ambush, they got 10 attacks off before I could do one. In case you're wondering why everyone's so badly mangled, that would be why. I assume this is an accessory. Yep. Let's see what's behind the wall. Let's look around before we commit. I can tell that's going to be going for a while. So here's hoping we have like a piece of loot here. We can grab it, come back up, take the gem, be on our way. Just fought a Hydra, and that was freaking cool. I think it was 5,000 EXP and 6,000 money. So if I can find a bunch of those, we're set. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, now we're set. Okay, try the next door. Okay, good. That worked. Oh, no, it didn't, did it? Okay, plan failed. Just when I thought I had a fit of brilliance. Since I don't lose any HP, that just saves me a little bit of time. The black screen should be nothing compared to actually walking back and risking more encounters somehow. So I just wanted to be able to see that it took 14 minutes between when I left town and got here. I'm just a little curious, like, how much time have I spent on the map and in battle? So this should be what we're looking for, because we're out of gems. Tool Power Glove acquired. Our punching glove? Yeah, Power Glove. Strikes objects during travel. It can remove or push obstacles out of the way. Let's get Hanpan out. Hey, duplicator. And ambrosia. So now the hard part is, how do we bomb these walls? Oh, you can just walk behind them. Let's look here. Ah. Okay, we got a secret sign. Cool. And another secret sign. Okay, so that did work. I wasn't sure it was just going to knock at one space or what exactly, but that was the only way I could see to get out of here, unless there was like a secret passage or something. Now, before we touch that, I finally have to burn a magic carrot. Not what I was expecting. Like, I expected a boss, but not this. Mecha Drake. Oh, Mecha Drake. So, I'm just going to use this to try to get some hints done. Laser breath. Yeah. So, I'm going to save up for the big one because I did not reload my rocket launcher, but I don't think I'm going to need it, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Let's do that one. I am going to cast... Ah, I didn't pick it up, did I? Or is it up here? By the way, I'm not really tracking its HP because if it's hitting like that, the fight's already over. This is just me trying to amuse people. That is so sad. I'll start using the meteor move once I get one of the moves learned. But otherwise, I really can't stress enough. I do not respect this boss or take it seriously. Okay, maybe I underestimated a little bit, but good news is I cast Remedy at the perfect time. No. Need to buy more roses. That's even... Oh my god, that's so sad. Okay. I'm starting to really just feel sorry for this dragon. Drop that real quick. We'll use a restore on Jack. Like, I used the carrot... Never mind. I used the carrot on Cecilia because I was expecting a serious fight here. So she can't cast that because of the silence. And I just don't care anymore. I'll beat him down physically. So keep in mind he could die here. Where's the lucky card at? Oh, that doubles the EXP. Oh my god, I never knew that. I thought it was only money. Well. Right. Well, there you go. He has a move that hurts. Physically, not just our feelings. Sucks. So that was the 1 in 20 chance of missing. Right, since we're unsilenced, we can do that. May as well try to get some mileage out of the carrot. Just to be funny. Oh, he's not laughing. So 12,000 and 14,000. This must be one of the Gemini Circuits that Professor Emma is looking for. If we can get 2 of these Gemini Circuits, Emma can complete the Proto Wing. Let's get back to Adelheid. Maybe our good captain and his gang can find the second Gemini Circuit. We'll assume the dragon's remains created that portal for us. They even teleport us all the way out? Oh my god, those lazy bums. The enemies here are not worth the headache, so I'm just out. What's up here? Now, how do we find Adelheid from here? I think it's to the west. Right here. Ouch. So the thing that I'm kind of building up for is going to upgrade my weapons, because we have a new one and I have a lot of money. Like, I probably should have even used the new one in that fight. It's just... I had no respect for that thing. That's what it all comes down to. Who is it I need to talk to? Left for the castle, whistling some tune. No. Yes. I didn't even look to see what the phaser does. Let's just throw some 25. Wow. Okay. What is this? Does it still go up 2? Yeah. That went up 30. 35. Another 35. I was wondering, would it be 40 that time? So yeah, we just shelled out 100,000. Wow. It even goes higher than that? Okay. So yeah, that eclipses the rocket launcher as the boss buster. I was not expecting that, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I figure, you know what, it's probably going to cap at like 150, be a really decent single target thing, but wow. Kind of makes me wish I could take the money out of this thing's attack and put it into that. Twin Orb, just, I don't know if I upgraded this already. 3,000, what does it do? 5, yeah, that's stupid. Bazooka, I'm not even going to humor it. About the arms. To operate an arm, the user must synchronize with the machine completely. That's why the military models are fussy about who they synchronize with. I'm holding on to some money because I'm wondering if I can give a donation here to speed up the restoration of the town some more. Not yet. It's the King of Illusion living in an ancient fighting arena. Going to be new homes built by the repair crew. Wish I could live in a new home. Nothing's stopping you from building it, buddy. Wonder why the flying machine the professor built. Is it true that the powers of the Guardians have weakened? Temple of Memory is created by the alchemist Emiko to pass on secrets. So this is how you find out the name or the password to the computer, in case you're wondering. I had a vision of destruction in a faraway place. Filgaia must not be the only place going through this type of change. So we got one of the Gemini Circuits already. We can get to work as soon as we have the other one. Professor M, I have an important message. We received a transmission from the team on the Sweet Candy. Continue. One Gemini Circuit found, returning to base. Oh boy, we can start the work soon. This is Sweet Candy. Mayday, Mayday, under attack. Requesting backup. This is happening at the worst possible time. Gee whiz, what the hell is that? He's gonna say hell, why does he say gee whiz? That seems like unnecessary censorship. Just as we found one of the Gemini Circuits, we get this. Do you have any special weapons or something? This is a trade ship, not the USS Missouri. I'm trying to remember which one's the Missouri. You haven't got a clue, have you? This is a game. You should always carry a special weapon. Wow, a lot of fourth wall breaking there. Huh. Wow, grab onto me. No doggone way. My poor ship, the Sweet Candy. She's sinking. All hands, abandon ship. I wonder if that means we can't get any more of the bottles that are in the ocean, because I flew over one while looking around. Jeez, I'm drenched. Hey, don't look at me. What happened? The ship is gone. Did you get the Gemini Circuit? Is it okay? What a horrific creature, a stone mermaid. I'm sorry, we were too busy getting away from the monster. The Gemini Circuit is probably at the bottom of the inner sea by now. So the Proto Wing upgrade will... I'm deeply sorry. We must get back to Adelheid so we can regroup our thoughts. Oh, my Sweet Candy. Rest in peace. So the other Gemini Circuit's at the bottom of the sea. My poor Sweet Candy. This is so frustrating. Does this mean that all our efforts were for nothing? Even McDullin did a good job. Thank you, my lady. The Gemini Circuits only work as a pair. I guess we have to give up on our idea now that the other circuit is buried deep beneath the ocean. Too bad. Don't give her one. There must be another way. Okay. Candy. Do we have to seriously wait for him to leave? It's gonna be flashbacks to Radiant Historia, where you have to wait for them to move before you can move forward. Is there a better way to leave this castle? This thing needs exit signs. Stay alive, my philosophy. Teardrop. Light in the ice. Adelheid the Light, Arctica the Ice, both houses are ancient. They can trace their ancestry to an age when man and his psychic powers were sought for the good of people, and when the technologies of the great ancients were praised in song. They both sought peace and order in Vilgaia. So he did move out of the way. And we're free! Let's get out and never look back. A book entitled Basic Fighting. There's a slot to insert something. Welcome, what can I do for you? Well, okay, that's actually a much bigger boost than I imagined it would have been. Lunatic Wand, a little concerning that's a weapon for royalty. Doesn't do anything for her magic, but she can at least swing it a little harder, I guess. Misanga. Increases luck 1 level. Finally gives him magic resist. Dawn Poncho. Garnet Coat. And then these are important. We'll buy 2. Don't forget this place exists, because we need to buy a lot of goat dolls from what I read about the super boss. So yeah, got quite a bit done, don't you think? Cleared out Gemini's corpse, we got a new arm, we got to upgrade it, we spent a literal fortune in minutes. I'd say it was a pretty successful video, don't you? And since there's absolutely nothing else left for us to do, let's go over here. I think I might actually be at the wrong spot. Would it be over here then? Yes, this is it. We need to pay our respects to the sweet candy. Should have bought a Masanga or something for him, you know? So, put your fingers on your keyboard, boys. Get ready to press F. Hey, what's this? The other Gemini Circuit. It's true, everything eventually ends up in this area. Sometimes I don't know if we're just lucky or what. I must take this to Professor Emma. That's right, this makes it possible to make the Proto Wing modifications. Gemini Circuit acquired. See? They're all concerned over nothing. Every time there's a mermaid attack, there's more debris on the beach. Give me a break, will you? I'm tired of cleaning up after these incidents. So I wonder if the stone mermaid's also a boss that we can fight. I was looking at the series in general just to see, like, what the crossover is, because I know they're all on this planet. It's just the only game that seems to take place within these guys' lifespans would be the 5th game. That's the Abbey. Are they gonna teleport us? Do we have to run? I'm just dying inside. Let's see if she's actually in her house before we make our way all the way up there. Wrong one, it's over here. Actually, no, it is this one. The other one's the Restoration Committee thing. You found the Gemini Circuit that was lost at sea? It's too good to be true, alright. Now my Proto Wing will become a full-fledged Gull Wing before your very eyes. Just have to get some extra help and then I'll get to work. Each Gemini Circuit is an energy amplifier. When combined together, they will achieve an energy level that cannot normally be generated. Be generate? I assume that's supposed to be generated, but maybe that would work as a verb. It's important for even small powers to support each other. Whether it's machines or human beings, it's the same thing. Yeah, look at Rudy. Too soon? Who are they? Colleagues of mine. They're from all over Filgaia, or rather, 6 students of Old Man Zebit. Emma asked me to come all of a sudden. I had no idea you were making a flying machine. It was always our master's dream. This really was a sudden call. You're still a slave driver, huh, Emma? Rudy's needs are the world's needs now. Right, Emma? Guardian's power in the southeast point is weakening. We need a vessel to take us there. We need to finish this machine before morning. I need your help to accomplish this. The midnight oil was burned. And in the morning... I think we did it. We should test this thing out first. Once you're off, push the accept button to go up higher. With this, you can travel to areas you couldn't reach before. You can use the cancel button to lower your altitude. It's all up to you now. You know, you could have just let us get on it and then ride the elevator, but we're not engineers, so sure. And with this, I actually am going to call it quits. So when we pick up next time, I'll be flying around on the ship, and I'll probably start the video when we hit a point of interest. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.